How to use Asana, full Asana project management tutorial. So this is a simple and easy guide on how to use Asana for full Asana project management. So let's get started. Well, if you love organizing your tasks, workflows, and enhancing team collaboration, then this tutorial is for you. So if you want to get Asana, first things first, you have to go to any web browser. It could be Google web browser or Microsoft Edge, and then you have to type asana.com, and it will take you directly to their homepage or to their website. And all you have to do is to click this Get Started button right here. Now you can sign up using your email address, but for me, the easiest way to sign up is by clicking this Connect with Google account. So, of course, you have to type your full name. You can also add your picture right here, but actually, this one is optional. So, type your full name or your name that you want to use in Asana. So tell us about your work first. What's your role? And then you have tons of options here. For example, manager, which function. So you can scroll down again and then look for the specific function that best describes your work. So you can scroll down here. If you can't find one, then you can tap other. And then what do you want to use Asana for? So let's look for project management because this is our tutorial all about. Okay, so look for project management here and then continue. Actually, you can skip that part if you want. So what's something you and your team are currently working on? A project management. Let's just say I'm going or we're creating or planning to create a YouTube channel. And then we're going to call this a YouTube project. Then you can drag your project list or task here. But actually, you can do that later. So you can tap continue if you want to add this sections and this task or stages later. So you can delete this part, click continue. Now, what layout works best for this project? You can change this later. For me, I'd rather choose list, but actually you can also choose board, timeline, or calendar. But if you're looking or if you want to create a project management, for example, if you want to run or if you're planning to create a YouTube channel or YouTube project, it could be list or board. But still, it depends on you. For me, I'd rather click list and then tap continue. Okay, so for the next or for the last one, you can invite a team to try Asana together. You can invite your team member here. All you have to do is to enter their email address. And again, you can do this one later. So all you have to do is to click this continue button. Okay, so you're all set. Get Asana for all your screens. You can also download this to your iOS, Android, and desktop. But you can also skip it for now and do that one later. So this is your Asana dashboard. This is your Asana interface. And as you can see, they will ask you to select a plan or activate a plan, but you can just do that one later. And let's focus on how to use Asana as a beginner here. So particularly this one is for project management, and we're planning to create a YouTube project here. So I will be adding some tasks and assign this to specific people with a due date and status and so on. So let me delete this section first because we're going to start from scratch or we're going to start from the very beginning. So let's navigate first to the left panel, and as you can see, here you can see your workspace, the name of your project, which is a YouTube project. Here you can see home, all ongoing activities or any status here, such as your task, your project, task you have assigned, goal, everything will appear here in your home. So in short, you typically find an overview of your tasks, projects, and updates to help you manage your work efficiently. So you can see here my task, recent projects, favorites, team activity, inbox, and quick button. Now let's move on to this My Task section. So in Asana, the My Task section is where you can find all the tasks that are assigned to you. This feature is central for personal task management within the platform. You can see here view assigned tasks, organize tasks, custom sections, due dates, task actions, and so on. Moving on to inbox in Asana inbox section. This is where a notification or notification center where you can stay updated on activities related to your task, projects, and team. Okay, so you will see all activity here. You can see here message I have sent, and also you can archive messages here. Also, you can see your task assignments, comments and replies, task changes, project updates, completed task, and team activity. Okay, so all you have to do is to click activity, click archive if you have archived some unnecessary files, and then message you have sent. But there isn't anything here because we haven't started yet. One last thing here in your inbox, you can interact with notifications directly from this section, like responding to comments, liking updates, or viewing tasks, making it easier to stay on top of what's happening across your workspaces. Going to Insights, you can see here new dashboard, new portfolio, and go. So let's start with the dashboard right here. And as you can see, here are recommended project that you can use. Okay, so you can also tap this resourcing. Then you can use this one, custom field total by projects. If you're working or if you're planning to create related to work health, then you can tap that also. Now for new portfolio, this is like if you want to create another portfolio, portfolio name, privacy, you can set this to my workspace or let's just say private if you want. So for example, for this new portfolio, it's all about a WordPress project. It's different from our YouTube project. And then like what I've said, for privacy, you can set this a public private. And then for layout, you can select from any layout right here. Now, if you go back to your Asana homepage, under projects, you can see here a YouTube project and WordPress project. So first one that is for project management. And then the WordPress project is like our portfolio. New goal. For example, if you want to set a goal here for your YouTube project or for your project management, let's just say your goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of December or by the end of this month, something like that. So that is your goal for this project, but actually everything is up to you. Now you can set time period and then privacy and then save this one. So as you can see, this will serve as your motivation. So whenever you feel like you lose your temper or you don't want to do this one anymore, then you can go to your goal and you will be reminded why you need to finish this one. Okay, so you can set and you can add description, add something that can improve your goal here in your goals section. Okay, so that's all for this section for insights. And now to start a new project, all you have to do is to click this plus button right here, and then it will take you directly to create a new page. You can start with blank, use your template, and import spreadsheet if you have. For your project, just add your project name right here, and then look for the specific layout that you want. For template, of course, you just have to look for the specific template. For example, if you're looking for a template for marketing, let's just say for education. Okay, so there are tons of templates here that you can use. All you have to do is to search for the specific keyword or let's just say title for that, and you can see the template and you can use that if you want. You can look for templates related to event planning, meeting agenda, workflows. So all you have to do is to search it right here. But of course, there are some that you can't find. But if you're looking for, like what I've mentioned earlier, for agenda, for workflows, then there are tons of templates for that. And that's how you create a new project here in Asana. So for example, you have created or you chose that workflow template. So this is a sample and all you have to do is to edit, add, remove something here. Okay, so we have three projects right now. But later I will discuss to you more about this YouTube project or project management. So let's move on to Workspace. Now in Asana Workspace, Workspace is the broadest organizational structure for managing your projects and tasks. Here you can see teams, projects, tasks, conversations, calendar and timeline, portfolios, files, inbox, and notifications. So Asana Workspace provides a centralized space where teams can collaborate, track progress, and manage their work from start to finish. Now, if you want to make some changes with your profile, you can tap at this profile at the top right corner and then change something here. For example, if you want to add a picture, change your full name, job title. If you want to add pronouns, Okay, your email, your role, and so on. For notifications, you can allow notifications here if you're connected to any of this application. Also, same goes with other options, but we will not be focusing on that. And let's jump in to how to set or create a project management right here. And the title is a YouTube project. Actually, you can change this. You can change your project details if you want. Also with the project description, but I'll just stick to this. So here you can see the name of your project. You can tap the star icon to start your project. So basically it's like you pin this one or you set this as your priority. And then to edit this, you can just simply click this pencil icon. You can set a color and icon to that. You can manage project permissions, copy project link, duplicate, save as template, and so on. So if you copy this link, then probably you can send this link to someone, and if they open this link, it will take them directly to this YouTube project management or campaign or project. You can also import a file if you want. Just click or select CSV file to import or depends on you. You can also send this to your archive or delete your project. So these are the options that you can see if you tap this arrow facing down beside YouTube project. Okay, so now let's start with the overview section here. So for the overview section, this one is of course designed to give team members and project managers a quick snapshot of the project's current status, objectives, and any important information. Here is the overview of the list layout, board layout. But for the project management tutorial, we're going to use the list layout. So to start, you need to add untitled section and then later add a task. So for untitled section, I'm going to add here content planning and strategy. Okay, so that is the untitled section. Let's just say the title of the beginning of the project. Now we're going to add task here. So as you can see, I type it, define channel niche and audience, create a content calendar, research trending topics and keywords. You could also hide this one by tapping this arrow facing down. For the new section, I have added script writing and video preparation. So after that, you can add task here. So for script writing, I have added write detailed scripts for upcoming 4 videos, create storyboards or short list, and then next, filming and production. Again, I have added some tasks right here. Okay, but actually everything is up to you. This one is ideal for creating or planning to have your or to build a YouTube channel or let's just say YouTube project. And then next I have here video editing and I have also added some tasks right here. Now we cannot continue without our last section. You need thumbnails for your video. So I have added another section right here, and that is a thumbnail design and video optimization. And I have added also specific task or instruction for thumbnail design. Okay, so these are the tasks. And lastly is publishing and promotion, schedule and upload video, share new video, engage with the audience, and that is if they have commented to your video or your video, you should answer them, especially if that is a question. Okay, so if you hide and then just tap this arrow here, if you want to hide the task and you just want to see titles, then all you have to do is to click this arrow, or if you want to view them all, then you can click this arrow and you will see your task right here. So the next thing to do here is to assign this task. How are we going to do that? Go to this assign section. There are some options right here if you want to explore, but it's not that really necessary. For assignee, all you have to do is to simply add that person's email address or name right here. If you haven't added them yet to your Asana project, or I haven't added them here in YouTube Project 101, I need to enter their email address and then invite them. Of course, they need to accept this invitation because you're going to send invitation. They need to accept this one for them to be notified that you have ongoing project. Okay, or else they will not do this project or this task. So it's better to inform them that you have added them here in your Asana project. So as you can see, I have added them. All I have to do here is to add their email address and then tap send invitation. So basically, I think I have 5 team members right here. There are people who are assigned for content planning, also people who are assigned for script writing, and so on. So again, you can invite them, just add their email address. And if you tap this arrow facing down right here below, like editor, you can just simply assign them, or for the privacy, you can let them view this Asana and cannot comment or cannot edit. All you have to do is to click this arrow facing down. You can set them as editor, commenter, or just viewer. Okay, so everything is up to you. As you can see, okay, editor, commenter, or viewer, or project admin. And then tap invite, and all they have to do is to accept this. So going back, as you can see, I have assigned this task right here to my specific team member. And then if I want to add another member, all I have to do is to click the plus icon right here and then add that member or person. So basically, if I have added them, then all I have to do is to tap and then look for that email address, look for their username or their name right here. And basically, the result is like this. Okay, so I have added them. I have assigned this task already. So someone will do the filming, someone will do the thumbnail, design, and they will be notified if they have accepted my invitation. Now let's move on to due date. This one is very essential. Your team member will know the deadline of their task. Okay, so they need to submit this by Monday, they need to submit this by Tuesday, tomorrow. So all you have to do is to click and then the calendar for the month of November, or whatever, or what month we are right now. So all you have to do is to click that date. They will be notified that they need to submit and then on or before this specific date. Okay, so all you have to do is to click and then set that date or due date. They will be notified for that. So as you can see, topic, assigning, due date. And as you can see, there's this red mark right here. This means pending or can't do task. Okay, so you can just go back to that, or you can delete that if you want. Also for the green one, this one is urgent or need to be submitted tomorrow or finished tomorrow. Now for priority, okay, you can set this to low, medium, high, or if you want to add something, if you want to edit options right here, like if you want to add urgent, if you want to change this to average, if you want to change this to anything, all you have to do is to click this plus or pencil icon below and then edit options. So I'm going to show you how it looks like. As you can see, we are now on edit field, and all you have to do is to add that specific option. Okay, for example, okay, I'm going to delete something, or I'm going to add, okay, this one is urgent. You could also change the color, but I want to just remain this as color red. So it means like a warning, something like that, or reminder. Also, I want to add can't do because I don't want to compromise the quality of the video. So if they can't do this, then I will not pursue with the topic or video. Okay, so that's it. Now, as you can see, I have added some priority right here. All you have to do is to click and then select high, low, can't do, urgent. So that's a good thing about Asana. Very easy to use, right? Okay, so we have here topic, assignee, due date, and priority. Now let's move on to status. So for status, it's the same thing with priority. You can edit option right here. You can delete, you can remove option, and you can also add. So let's just say if you want to change everything here with the status, for example, I'm going to change this with in progress, okay, and then add an option here, complete, done, okay, everything is up to you. And then lastly is like pending, and then last one is done. I can change the color if I want to for in progress. You just have to click this arrow facing down and then you can select that specific color that you want. Okay, so after that, what you're going to do is you have to click Save Changes and then you can go back to your dashboard, to your Asana. project. And if you click status right here, this blank page or blank box, then you can select if it's in progress, if it's done, if it's urgent, and so on. So as you can see, if it's pending, it's color red. If it's done, then it's color pink. In progress, we have here color yellow and then blue for completed. So this is what it looks like for status. It's the same with priority. You just have to simply click or edit option if you want to add. Okay, so we have here topic, assignee, due date, priority, and status. If you want to add another field or property, just click this plus icon and then you can select different properties right here. For example, you wanted to add a field and this field is very important. So for example, I'm going to add link or anything, URL, something like that, or video. So all you have to do is to copy that specific link and then paste it right here. Or let's just say upload a file and paste it right here so that your team member can see the video or the link that you wanted them to view or to watch. Now I have added here a new field, estimated time to complete, and the file type is multi-select. So they can search for, let's just say, 4, 5, or 6, 5, 6, 7. For example, they can finish this. It's either after 45 days or 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. So they can do, or you can tap this multi-select types. As you can see, for example, define channel niche, then they can select this one and maybe they can finish this 4 to 6 days, something like that. So that's the good thing about this multi-select type right here. You can add more field if you want to by tapping the plus icon. And then you can add new field here, for example, people, text, number, formula, ID, time tracking, roll up tags, okay, created on, created by, collaborators, everything is up to you. If you think that it's important to add a new field, for example, you're going to add link, something like that, or let's just say you're going to add URL or video, then you can tap text and then you can simply change this to link. And what you're going to do is you can copy a URL or link and then paste it right here. And your team members will watch that specific video or will click that link and they can learn from it, or everything is up to you. If it's seminar or let's just say a short video, motivational video, everything is up to you. Okay, so that's it for adding field. If you want to add again, just click plus icon and then add a field right here. Okay, so that's it for adding field and types of properties and field here on your Asana. Okay, so moving on, if you tap these filters above, and then basically you can filter everything here. For example, completed task, incomplete task, just my task, due this week, important, complete, pending, can't do. All you have to do is to click this filter and then, for example, all completed tasks, all pending tasks, all can't do tasks will appear right here. So that's the good thing about this filter option on your Asana project. Okay, so for example, if you want to look at due this week, then you can tap this one and you can see all the week that is due for this week and needed to finish. For sort, then you can sort by date, completed. Okay, same thing also with filters. You can sort them so that it would be easier for you to find that specific task that you're looking for. Okay, for assignee, you can see all assignee right here. So all you have to do is to click this sort option or icon above. Now, let's just say if it's about voting or likes, then you can also tap likes right here to see projects that has many likes or votes from your team members. Also for estimated time to complete, you can see it right here. So that's how you basically filter or sort topics and tasks here on your Asana. If you tap this group icon or section, you can add a group here if you want. So if you click this, for example, group 1, group 2, you can see this assignee under group 1 or group 2, something like that. So basically that's it. You can also look for like assignee and then due date for today. Then the email address or the name of that assignee will appear with their due task. Okay, so that's the good thing about here. Now options, then you can add another field if you want. Now, if you want to turn off or toggle off a field right here, for example, you don't want to use this link field anymore or this priority field anymore, then you can just toggle this one off and you will not see that field here on your Asana project. Okay, so that's the function of options. Okay, so the next thing to do here, I am going to show you how to add details or more details about a specific topic or task. If you tap each task or title, you will see this small box right here. And then it's like a new page. And what you're going to do is you can simply mark this as complete if this task is complete. If not, then you don't need to click this one. Now, as you can see, if you want to add, delete, or let's just say you want to be very specific with this task or title, then you can add more details to it. You can add files. You can add a subtask right here. You can also add a URL. You can tap full screen. You can add tags, create file to app, summarize task, draft task, convert task to template, convert to or duplicate task. You can also add description to this. You can change the estimated time to complete and so on. You can add assignee. You can delete assignee. And as you can see here, I have added a description, more description about this task. So, for example, if you want this team member or this person to see this or to know more about or instruction about the task, then you can add it right here. You can also add emoticon or emoji if you want to, or change the edit format. Okay, or GIF if you want. You can also add or mention someone here. If you tap this add icon, that means you're going to mention a teammate or a link to a task. Okay, so all you have to do is to add, for example, you want this person to help this team member assigned to this task. Then you can mention someone here. You can add files from your computer, Box, Google Drive, Dropbox, and so on. You can add or remove collaborators. Everything is up to you. And don't forget to simply save this one. But actually, I think this one is automatically saved once you tap X and then all changes here. Okay, so now let's move on to this subtask right here. So for example, I'm gonna explain to you, let's just say I'm a video editor and then I want my thumbnail maker to see all instructions right here, all changes, all added information. And I wanted to add my thumbnail maker, so I'm going to mention him or her. So she or he will see the subtask right here. For example, change your thumbnail, add this to your thumbnail, or add this or change the color or the background color of your thumbnail. Then you can add a subtask right here. Same thing with each or another task. You can just simply click and then this new page will pop up and all you have to do is to edit. Or after that, you can also mark this as complete. So basically, everyone will be notified that this task is completed or done. You can just also click this check icon right here if this task is complete. Now, as you can see, we're currently using the list layout. So what is the outcome if we use this board layout right here? So this is what it looks like. Now, the good thing about using this board layout is you can just simply drag a specific topic right here or task. For example, the task under content planning are all done. Then I'm going to move this to script writing. Once done, I'm going to move this to filming and production. Once done, I'm going to move this to video editing and then thumbnail maker. So all members here will be notified that these tasks are all finished, and it's very easy to use. All you have to do is to move this box right here, move this task, and then put it back if it's not yet done, and so on. So that's the good thing about using the board layout. Now, for the timeline layout, it's kind of, for me, a little bit confusing because you can just see the timeline. Okay, so this is what it looks like. But actually, if you prefer this, because it's more on the date, okay, the due date, something like that, you can see it right here. So as you can see, this one is the urgent. So you need to create this task right away. But if you prefer timeline view or timeline layout, it's up to you, but I still stick with the list or board. Now, as you can see, here is dashboard. Here you can see all completed tasks, incomplete tasks. Now, the advantage of using dashboard layout in Asana is that it can help you track team progress. The dashboard is a visual overview that aggregates key project data, helping you to stay informed and make more efficient decisions. Okay, now calendar. Also, if you prefer to use this calendar view, yes, you can. The advantage of using calendar view in Asana is that, particularly when it comes to managing timelines, scheduling tasks, and visualizing project progress, then you can use, or it's very beneficial to use calendar view in Asana. You can see clear overview of deadlines here, easier task scheduling, and better management. Also, aside from that, you can see here enhanced collaboration. You can visualize project milestone, and you can focus daily and weekly views. Okay, so now the workflow layout in Asana. Okay, so this one refers to a structured way of organizing and automating task management across a project or team. Messages, you can connect your words to your work. So you can just simply send messages to your members and they will be notified if there is a new message here. For files, you can attach files right here, and then all tasks and messages in this section will appear. So basically that's it. And let's go back to list layout or view. I always prefer this one. And again, as you can see, if you want to simply change the role of each member right here, you can just simply click this arrow facing down. If you want to change this person's role to project admin, click project admin. If you want this person to be just commenter, just click commenter. If you want this person to be a viewer only, just click viewer. Now, if you want to change this person from project admin to editor, then tap editor. Or you can remove this person from project if this person is or has violated any rules right here. Okay, and you can add someone by adding their email address and then send an invitation. Okay, now Okay, so now let's talk about customize. So under customize, you can see here rules, application, and other features that you can use or connect to your Asana. Okay, so for example, I'm going to tap rules right here. So you can add rules by tapping this plus button, and then you can add any rule right here. So everything is up to you. Just select, just click, and it will be added to your Asana project. Okay, so just scroll down here and then you can see some rules that you can use or you think advantage for your Asana project. Once done, what you're going to do is to click this X icon. Now, if you want to add forms, for example, if you want to add surveys, then all you have to do is to click this plus button right here. Then you can simply add something or you can add a file for your form. And then after that, click this publish button below. Once done, you can tap this view form, share form, or copy this link and send this to someone. Then they can see this form. It's either a survey or whatever form it is. Now let's move on to application. So as you can see, there are tons of applications here in Asana, and you can connect this featured application. So Asana integrates with a wide range of applications and tools to enhance productivity, streamline workflows, and improve project management. So you can see here Google Workspace, Microsoft Teams, Slack, Zoom, Trello, Salesforce, Zapier, Dropbox, HubSpot, and a lot more application. For example, if you want to connect your Zoom, okay, Zoom application or Zoom tool, then you can just simply click this grant permission. And for example, you and your team will conduct a seminar or meeting. then you don't have any tools here in Asana. So what you're going to do is you have to connect that Zoom application or Zoom tool to your Asana. So you will just simply notify them that you will have or you will conduct a seminar or a meeting, and you will be doing it using your Zoom application or Zoom tool in your Asana. So that's the good thing about integration or applications in Asana. You can just simply connect this application to your Asana. Same goes with Google Meet. Also, if you want to click this edit task template, you can do that, and also for bundles. So if you want to look at these features, then you can go to customize. Okay, so that's all for this customize button or feature up here. You can also set an overall status of your project. You can set this to complete, or let's just say in progress, and so on. So all you have to do is to click that. If you tap your profile at the top right corner, you can see here your profile and settings. So if you want to change something about your profile or settings, you just have to click this icon at the top right corner. Now let's move on to prices, okay, billing and prices. Because, we're just currently using the basic version of Asana. Anytime these features will all expire. So Asana offers starter plan, and as you can see, these are the things or features that you can unlock if you upgrade your plan to starter. Okay, and you just have to simply click this and then pay or purchase this plan. Also, if you go to advanced, then you need to pay for this. But of course, everything in starter plus your goals, 100 portfolios, workload, Asana intelligence, rules, forms, approvals, proofing, lock, custom fields, advanced integration, and a lot more. So of course, all the features plus this one, all the features in starter plus this one, you can get or unlock if you upgrade your plan into advanced. And so on with the enterprise plan right here. So upgraded features, of course, unlimited. Most of the features here are unlimited, especially for integration, and you can have your priority support. So all you have to do is to click this contact us to contact their customer service representative. If you select any plan right here, and then probably it will take you directly to the payment section. And all you have to do is to select the payment provider, for example, PayPal. And you just have to simply click PayPal right here, confirm, and it will take you directly to your PayPal account, and all you have to do is to add your email and so on. Just follow some instructions. Same goes with your card. All you have to do is to enter your card's information right here and then purchase this plan. As easy as that. So other people prefer PayPal because it's the easiest way to pay here or pay online. So as you can see here, it's just a 30-day trial free period. So it will expire soon. Okay, so I strongly suggest to upgrade your plan. Now for this question mark right here, this is their help support. So if you want to know more about Asana, or if you encounter some problems here while using your Asana tool or website, you can submit a request or contact their customer service representative. You can also go to how can we help and search this specific problem. Probably you will see some answers here, for example, articles that you can read and you can follow in order for you to solve the problem that you're facing while using Asana. Okay, so you just have to go to their help center, and there are tons of articles and things here that can help you improve your knowledge in Asana or help you with some issues and problems when using Asana. Okay, so you just have to go to help and get started, or click this question mark icon above. One last thing, here in Help Center, you can see different ways and how to improve your knowledge, like what I mentioned earlier, through watching video tutorials. There are also some topics right here that you can choose, you can click, and then you can read in order for you to know more about the Asana's features and how to use it properly. Now, in case that you can't find that specific answer to your question, like you can't find any article related to that, you can still go back to your help center and you can just simply contact their sales or their customer service. You can just simply message them directly, okay, like what I've mentioned earlier, and then they will get back to you as soon as they can. Okay, so talking about integration, how to integrate Asana. You can use from any of these features right here. For example, Asana and then MailChimp or Asana and a Google Sheet, something like that. So basically, if you want to integrate your Asana using MailChimp, for example, then you can see here the instruction on how to use. Let's just say, for example, MailChimp plus Asana. So you can see here, while MailChimp plus Asana, what are the advantages, how to use this one. This is an overview if you use MailChimp plus Asana. So for example, if you want to connect MailChimp to your Asana, all you have to do is to log into your Asana, click on Customize in the upper right-hand corner, scroll down to the App section, select App plus Add App, select MailChimp, and then click Add to Project and follow. And all you have to do is to follow this instruction, and then after that, you can add MailChimp to your Asana. Same goes if you look for other application right here, then they will tell you why you need to use this one and the steps on how to connect that specific application to your Asana account. To connect Google Drive to Asana, you can easily integrate the two platforms to attach files from Google Drive directly to your Asana task. So all you have to do here is to search for Google Drive. Okay, so let me type Google Drive here, and then Google Drive will appear once you tap enter. So as you can see here, Google Drive plus Asana. This helps you keep all relevant documents organized within your projects and tasks without switching between apps. So all you have to do is attach file, choose Google Drive, authorize Google Drive access, select files from Google Drive, attach the file again. So this integration streamlines your workflow and enhances project management by ensuring that all necessary documents are easily accessible with Asana. Okay, so aside from that, you can also connect your Google Sheet. There are tons of integration that you can look if you go to integrate section. Okay, so it's up to you what kind of layout you like to use. You can choose list, overview, calendar, dashboard, and so on. Another thing, there is this Gantt layout also in Asana. So this Gantt layout in Asana is provided through the timeline view, which is a visual way to manage tasks, projects, and dependencies in the form of Gantt view. We have also this workload in Asana. Workload in Asana is a feature that allows you to monitor and manage your team's capacity by tracking how much work each team member is assigned across different projects. You can also add a note here. For example, you want to add a reminder, or let's just say instruction or flow of your work. So basically, you can see here these features, and all you have to do is to add a title to your note. You can start typing or type here for menu. For example, I'm going to note here urgent task or urgent. You can add paragraph, heading, bulleted list. So for example, I'm going to choose this bulleted list right here. So I'm going to type topic, research, what else, niche or video, file, something like that. So all urgent tasks, you can put it right here, such as voiceover. So your team member, if they tap this note section, they will see this urgent note right here. So it means that they need to finish it right away. So this is just a basic tutorial about how to use Asana, particularly or specifically project management. So this example is if you have upcoming project like YouTube Project 101, if you want to build or create a YouTube channel, and if you want to hire some people, for example, a video editor, voice actor, thumbnail maker, and someone who will upload your videos, then all you have to do is to add them here in your Asana project. So all you have to do here is to create a workflow and then add this workers or team members, then you can have your project management here. So in short, Asana is a powerful tool for managing tasks, projects, and teams, offering flexibility, automation, and collaboration features that boost productivity. Asana helps keep your projects organized, ensures efficient communication, and improves overall project visibility. So its ease of use along with customizable workflows makes it an excellent choice for teams looking to streamline their project management processes. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in our next video tutorials. Thank you for watching and see you again in our next video tutorials.